Hi everyone, welcome to another video of mine. Today we're going to focus on an issue that's actually from a reader. Remember, I usually say in all my other videos, if you're a reader and you have a question, feel free to email me and I'll respond to your video either with a blog post and usually with a video a few weeks later. So this is an interesting issue. This comes from Mandy and Rick, and they're going through some tough times, but they're going to be able to bounce back. This is, it's just a temporary issue, right? Everything in life is temporarily, so let's we got to look at this from a positive standpoint. But the issue that they're having is simple enough. They fell behind several months on their car payments, so they couldn't afford a lawyer, but they knew by reading online that the automatic stay would stop any lawsuit that's coming forward. In this case, it was the auto lender that was coming forward with a repossession. The lawsuit would come later. Now, the fact is, the automatic stay, while it's automatic, we need to understand the situations that it applies in and how you can use that to your advantage. In this case, it was the right intent, but the wrong result. The problem, there is none. We're going to be able to fix this out because every problem has a solution, and you're going to learn now how. Now, the automatic stay, remember, will stop most lawsuits. Would it stop a lawsuit for a car repo? Yes. Would it stop a car repo? Yes. When the lender calls and says we're going to go pick up the car tomorrow, you file bankruptcy that day. Legally, the lender cannot go forward with the repo. They're going to have to make their moves in order to see if they can move forward with the case. In order to do that, they do what's called a relief from the automatic stay, and basically just argue before the judge. We're going to set aside the automatic stay for ABC reasons. Now, in this case, the lender was guaranteed to win that argument, and the answer is very simple. Mandy and Rick filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Now, Chapter 7 bankruptcy is temporary. Everything is temporary, but Chapter 7 bankruptcy is not going to help you when there's secured debt and you fell behind on those payments. If you want to do that, say in this example, you want to keep the car, then you have to file Chapter 13. Now, this is a very simplistic explanation on Chapter 13, but let's just say you're $1,000 behind, then you're going to pay that amount back, depending on where you qualify income wise, over the next 30 to 60 months. Now, there's other fees in there. There's a 10% bankruptcy attorney fee. I'm sorry, the bankruptcy trustee fee, plus the fees for the bankruptcy attorney could be paid through the plan. The problem is they filed Chapter 7. So, how are we going to fix that problem? Well, there's a couple of ways, and they were actually in a position where they might be able to get a loan from a family member just to catch up with the payments. But if that's going to happen, remember the automatic stay also means that the lender or the debt collector in this case cannot move forward with collection and taking payments from them. So they're going to have to dismiss their Chapter 7 case first and then go ahead and pay the lender. But what if the money doesn't come through? What if their family member is not able to give them all the money that they need to bring the car payments up to date and they want to keep the car like they do in this situation? Well, in that case, very simple. All you have to do is convert to a Chapter 13. That's it. It's not that complicated. It's just a conversion from 7 to 13. Sometimes you go from 13 to 7. It just depends on the particular facts of the case. But it's not just filing a new petition and then you're all done. You have to file a motion to convert. That gets scheduled before the bankruptcy judge. And then if the judge approves it, chances are yes, as long as you can prove you can pay the monthly payment in Chapter 13, then you're good to go. So it's a pretty simple process. Again, it's just a little complication there where they were in a rush. They couldn't file without an attorney, so they filed Chapter 7, believing that would resolve the problem. Again, we'll resolve it temporarily. Only temporarily will they be able to, hold off the lender from repossessing the car, but the lender can file a motion for relief of stay. And you see that a lot with foreclosures. If you're filing Chapter 7 and you're in foreclosure, chances are the lender, depending if there's too much of a backlog of cases, then they just wait till the Chapter 7 is over and then they can proceed with the foreclosure. But if there's not, they'll file a relief of stay until the judge, the debtors filed Chapter 7, they're in foreclosure. Obviously, they're not keeping the home because that is not a legal option with Chapter 7. If you're behind on your payments, let us go forward with the foreclosure. The judge will grant that because it's an easy, it's a gimme. It's not that complicated. The law is clear on that. But remember, if you filed the wrong bankruptcy, in this case, you filed Chapter 7, then just some usually even just depends on the district. They might have the actual templates for you on that bankruptcy court website. So if you go to your district, let's say I'm in the Southern District of Florida, which is Miami-Dade County, there could be there a template just for that. Every district is different, but check out your particular district, and they might have it and make it even easier for you. Okay. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. I'll respond to you, and subscribe to my channel. So next time I post a new video, you'll be the first one to know. All right. Take care. It is the weekend, and there's a huge heat wave coming through basically the whole country. So please hydrate, take care of yourselves, and stay inside. All right. Take care, and I'll see you at the next video.